Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Vintage Story. So, since last episode, of course, last episode we got the blacksmith all situated and set up and everything, and since last episode, I have been sorting chests. So this is like our hall of sorting. We have like dump chests, gears, sticks, wood products, wood building pieces, andesite rocks, granite rocks, miscellaneous decor blocks, building blocks, that's like stuff like that. That's not made out of wood. This one I don't have anything in yet. Animal items, plants, foodstuffs, and seeds. And I have pulled up all the chests that were down here. I have not finished emptying out our starting cave. I've started pulling some of that stuff out, but I have not finished entirely emptying that out. I will, because I'm going to be going over there to get all of our berry bushes kind of consolidated after this episode, because then of course next episode we're going to be working on a berry farm. And I decided, okay, this episode we're going to do a bit of exploration. The following episode, of course, will be a building episode working on farms, and the episode after that I think we're going to start getting into alloys, because I think it's time that we upgrade tools so we can actually mine quartz, and some of these things that we've been finding, I would like to start mining those. And I think it's time that we set the bloomeries up. We have a blacksmith bottom section that's fairly done, and then I think it's time that we put the bloomeries in over here. So anyways, I have gathered up a few exploration materials, also the items. You recall in the last exploration episode we popped that scroll and then we got this book, right? They actually do something. Sarity informed me on the Discord that if we hit J, I had seen the journal inventory, but I didn't know what it was for, starting out. That's what it's for. That scroll that we popped made an entry here called Blind Bad Rickard. And you can click on this and you have like a little story here. So it says, Blind Bad Rickard. Never go into the caves. Never go under the ground. Haven't you heard the story of Blind Bat Rickard? He was a young boy just like you lot. Curious, rambunctious, and ready for adventure. Some say he was born in one of the villages around here. Well, there wasn't much to do in the fields for a boy like that. He couldn't be bothered with tilling the soil or gathering wheat. One year, as it came to be harvest season, he decided to slip away while everyone else was working. He knew his father would be furious, but Rickard was a greedy boy, and he wanted his adventure. After a long day of traipsing through the heath and forest, young Rickard had a great deal of fun, and now the wrath of his father was clear in his mind. He was terrified of going home, so he decided he would stay out for the night and give his father time to calm down and worry about him. He wasn't very bright, but he wasn't very stupid either. He at least knew better than to be caught roaming about at night. By the time the sun was almost gone, he had stumbled upon a deep, well-hidden cave and decided he would pass the night there. Okay, and I'm assuming that we probably get more entries as we pop more of these like book items. And we have another book here. If we pop this one that we got last episode, we have the Diet of Kings. It says, Scribe's Notes 1318, Master Jonas Fawkes, please come forth. The lords and ladies rose when he entered the room. Even the kings gave him small gestures of welcome. He walked to the center of the court, his attendant behind him bearing a great collection of drafts. My lords, as I'm sure you're now aware of, we face a nightmarish threat. The disease, or plague as it has been called, is not overly complex. Neither is it beyond our vision. It is quite simply desolation made manifest. Here his attendant began laying out a number of medical diagrams upon the floor. Master Fawkes issued from one parchment to the next, gesturing as he went. It rots the body in its entirety. It begins externally with numbness and darkened skin. Proceeding further into the ligaments, the victim may lose control of entire limbs. Eventually the flesh sloshes off in small heaps. By this time the victim has likely entered a cataleptic state. This may as well be a blessing for them. The rot will have overtaken their eyes and ears now, depriving them of their senses. Arriving at the last parchment, he paused and gazed upon it. Many of the gathered assembly also leaned forward to see the image more clearly. From the scribe's desk, it appeared only to be a drooping mass of charcoal smearings. This is all that remains of the poor souls. In its final stages, the rot consumes the mind and body whole, leaving nothing left of distinction. Here His Majesty, the King of Undland, interjected. Is there truly no method of treating this malady? What preventions are available to us? No preventions, Your Grace, save total isolation from the populace. Even such a drastic method as that will only last until the food supply is infected. As for treatments, I have found none. Perhaps some of my betters from the Academy have made progress, but judging by their silence, I think not. He paused again here and cleared his throat. It is certain death. However, I stand here now to offer you a better fate. And I wonder, that Diet of Kings, I almost wonder if that's not going to be lore that ties maybe into the Drifters. Because they're kind of like, you know, they've got darkened skin on parts of them. I don't know. Just a thought. Just a random little thought. And of course, the Rickheart just seems like a lore, like little story about, you know, about caving and whatnot. Okay, now I would like to make a bow. And I think we probably have the flax for that. I think. So if we take a look at our plants, we just need 3 of these flax twines. And then we're going to need to get ourselves some sticks as well. And it is crafted just like this to get our very first bow. There we go. And then the arrowheads, we can make them out of copper and stuff. I'm not going to worry about that too much right this second. I'm just going to take some flint. And let's go over here. Let's nap this. And we're going to need to make, right here, flint arrowheads. Actually, I think 1 craft of this should be good. I wonder if the copper one, we'll have to try it a bit later on, but I wonder if the copper one makes multiples like this. I think it told before when we looked at it, but I can't recall. But I think a flint one should be good for right now. Or some flint arrows. To go with this, because besides I'm not, this will be my first time using the bow. I didn't even try this in a test world. So I might be a terrible shot. Who knows? Alright, so there we go. There is some flint arrowheads. And then we are also going to need to get ourselves some feathers and then some sticks. So I've actually got feathers over at that little cave. Let me pop over there real quick. Okay, yeah, we have plenty of feathers. So let's go ahead and craft this, and this should be 3 per craft. Right? No. On the wiki it says we're supposed to get 3. But maybe we just get 1 each. Oh man, if so, that's going to be really expensive. Minus 0.5 piercing damage. Probably because they're like bad quality ones. And I have an army of drifters out here. Okay, so let's do a little bit of caving. Let's see. Let's go down here. This is where all those locusts attacked us a while back, right? Okay. This is where all those locusts attacked us some time ago. Our first encounter with locusts as well. So, where's my torches? Let me grab these. I do know that on the Discord, I think it's going to be in the 1.7 update. Man, there's a lot of these guys here. I believe it's going to be in the 1.7 update, but the lighting is going to get like the lighting in the dark is going to get like an overhaul. So it will be a little bit brighter, like in the caves and stuff. Which will be good for videos. I mean, there's settings for it, but I always hate doing those because I feel like everything looks a little bit more washed out. When you start messing with brightness. I don't know if I want to go down there. I mean, I made some more ladders. So we do have some more ladders available to us, but let's see. Do we want to go down this way? This appears to come out somewhere. This will be in the front of the mountain. I think, right? Yeah, there's my wood farm. This is, isn't this the one? No, we came out of this one over here. So this is a different cave network. Because the last exploration, there was a cave over there that we came out of. We built a ladder up out of. This one, I think I started to go down inside of one time, and there was like a lot of drifters. And I don't think at the time I wanted to mess with them or something. I don't remember. I seem to remember peeking my head down here. Wow! Oh, I see locusts. That's not a good sign. Okay, so maybe we'll head back this way. Yeah, there's quite a few locusts over there. Okay, we're going to head back this way. We're going to go off, explore another cave, and then we'll come back to this one. This one seems kind of promising, but I don't really want to mess with the locusts right now. Actually, I wonder where this cave goes. I see copper down here. Oh, it's just copper. Okay. Never mind. Let's head over towards the desert. I remember there was a lot of caves over in that direction. So we'll head over there. Oh, look down there. I was looking at these caves right here. There's one right here, and look down there. Do you see what I see? I see aged wood, which is awesome because I actually need aged wood to finish the blacksmith floor. And this one is right on the surface here, which is always a nice find. Oh, my axe, though. That durability, though. Okay, we're going to come down from the top, I guess. If my axe does break, that's not a big deal. I can go back and make some. I mean, really, this one isn't very hard to find. So, let's see. I know in the comments everybody said to, like, break these walls down and just see, because sometimes there's other parts of the ruin behind it or underneath it. So, it's definitely worth breaking those down to check. Okay, so we got 20 aged wooden planks. I don't think that's going to be enough to finish the floor, but what do we got here? We have vintage beef, aged to perfection. I bet that's not craftable, though. We got peat bricks, which you can burn. You can see they have a burn duration of 25... Oh, I can't put stuff back into the chest. That's right. They have a burn duration of 25 seconds and a burn temperature of 900 degrees Celsius. You can either stack these or you're going to be able to stack them. I can't remember. And then we got paper and a scroll. We'll pop that in just a second. And then let's go ahead. We have more aged wooden planks down here. Ah, the axe broke. I can actually punch these. Yeah, give me a minute. I'm just going to punch them while I'm down here. I'll make another axe next time we're over by the blacksmith. Okay, so we have 40 aged wooden planks now. That's not too bad. I'll take it. That might possibly be enough to finish out the floor. We'll see. Okay, and I'm gonna build. I'm gonna build down here. Oh, just leads to a dead end. Okay. Okay, I don't know if I want to go. I'm gonna continue caving for right now, since we're over here, and then we'll check out these scrolls and paper once we get back to. I don't want to check them out while we're out here. I don't think. And I've got space. I'm gonna grab these flowers that I come across. I need to start like keeping my inventory kind of empty. You know, my inventory was actually kind of a mess there for a little while because I was working on the blacksmith. I didn't want to put stuff away as much as I should have been. But now that the blacksmith is kind of sorted, I need to start like really start collecting like flowers and things like that because we're going to be starting on like the mason and the carpenter and the plant nursery and all that good stuff here fairly soon. So, I am going to want to start stockpiling this stuff. Looks like there's a light. Thought maybe there was something on that corner there, but nope. Okay, those desert caves just seem to be just dead ends. I went right into the grassland here. You can see on the map I'm actually right on the border of the desert. And there's a decent little sized cave network over here. I don't know... Sadly, nothing like right... okay, that's dead end. Sadly, nothing like right in vision, like that last little ruin. But we'll check this place out. I'm also looking for lava. I wouldn't mind finding some lava, but we have yet to find any of that. So, it's usually pretty deep down, though, from what I understand, so... we're going to have to find, like, a really good cave system, I think, to find any lava. But, what do we got here? kind of a cave network, and then that's a pretty far down drop, actually. We might check that out. I can always pour water down there, and then we can use the swimming trick, because that's going to be like a stack of ladders to get down there. Okay, yeah, this is a dead end. All right, let's try going down. I've also got this bow. I need to test this out. Because I'm curious how the bow mechanic works. Aha. And there is a perfect... Aha. Talk about some hits. All my arrows are gone. You can collect the ones that don't hit. It looks like you can collect them off the ground. So, but it does work like the, you know, the rock throwing and everything. So moving and all of that is going to make you less accurate. They're spawning above me and then dropping down on me, which I don't appreciate. Okay, are you guys quite done now? Nope. They are not done. Okay. I just don't want any surprises when I'm trying to do this, because it's not the safest method in the world to go down something. Okay, I'm going to give it just a minute to make sure the water goes all the way down. Nope. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm going to end up getting knocked off of this. Actually, what if I did it from there? Okay. Well, no time like the present, right? Oh. Okay. Well, that's about the best way to come down, I think. Oh, you can actually get water buckets from flowing water. Isn't that cool? You can indeed. Hey! There we go. I only have to go like a mile underground here. Ooh. And there's some lava. Huh? Just took damage from something. Okay. This is actually a little bit scary. In fact... Okay, now if we take and we pour water on the lava, it creates obsidian. And then I think if it's poured on flowing blocks, it creates basalt. If I recall correctly. So let's try this. Let's try pouring a little bit of water. But listen to that sound. Wonderful. I'd like to get rid of lots of this. Alright, let me... Oh, this is scary. From what I understand on the Discord, used to lava didn't hurt you, and then it was fixed, like it was like just a a temporary thing, where lava didn't hurt you, and then it was fixed so that now it does. Which of course is great by me, because as you guys probably know, the more things that can kill you, the happier I am. I love things that can kill you. Just because it makes it a lot more fun, I think. When you have lots of, like, sources of danger. Okay, so this is obsidian. This is basalt. You can see obsidian's like that, oh wow, look at this. And see, look how the lava moves and how your vision kind of blurs when you're near it. I love that. Like when you look at it. Oh man. This is great. And that's a hole of basalt way down there. So, now wait a second. Does obsidian not flow on here? Oh, that's interesting. Is that lurkers or drifters falling in here? Yeah, they're falling down from like way up there. Okay, and you can break obsidian with a tier 1, and you get obsidian stones. Rocky goodness can be thrown or napped into stone tools and weapons. 1 blunt damage when thrown. Basalt, you actually get the block. Interesting. Now, I wonder if... Okay, I need more obsidian. I mean, not more obsidian, more flax. So I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's get out of here for just a minute. And we're going to go back to the blacksmith. We're going to come back to this. Oh, wait, what? Whoa! Lava will burn things from the heat. I have started a fire. My ladders are burning. Isn't that cool? Haha! And I mean, that's a pretty decent distance that it started that that fire, actually. Okay, so let's get out of this place. Yeah, if you swim up next to a wall, you ascend a lot faster. Like, look at that. And then you fall, and you take a lot of damage, which is always great. Ladders are a lot safer, by the way. If you want to be safe, use ladders. If you want to be really daring, then you can use water. It's not the safest practice in the world. Actually, you know what? I don't know why I'm leaving like this. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's, I'm being silly at the moment. Let's come down here. Because there was something that I wanted to try. Really quick. And I don't know, I wasn't using my brain. Okay, but like I really want to use that basalt for building. So I would like to see if we can bucket up some of this lava and take it with us. No, but I just tossed, No! just set my bucket down inside the lava. This is gonna be bad. Yep, there it goes. Okay. Well, scratch that. Yeah, you can't bucket up lava, it doesn't seem like. So I guess if you are to make a basalt gen... I don't know. I don't know if there's a way to move lava at the moment. Or if we would have to set it up down here. But I'm just basically wasting lava. I'm not actually getting obsidian shards because of bad mining practice. Okay, let's go back up. We found some, and I'm gonna play around in a test world. I'm gonna figure out what we can do with that. We may just have to. We may just have to use that on site. There may not be like a way for us to really make use of it at the base. I don't know. Alright, now there's some additional caves on the other end of this little cave network. That is, I believe, a dead end down here. Yeah. But there's one other cave over here that I would like to check out. And then we'll head back towards the blacksmith. And it's this cave right here. Now this one has like multiple directions and all that good stuff. That's just a dead end. This is the bottom of another big deep pit here. But yeah, don't shift click your bucket down. Because like you can place your bucket down, but don't try to do that in lava. Because you just lose it. Like basically, you just lose it. But you can shift click it down. I know my test run I was able to put it down with like water and stuff in it, which is kind of nifty. Hey, where does this go? Where's this guy going? He took off. Hey, there's another ruin here. Let's check this out. We got spider web. And we have wooden crates. which I do want to grab these. We got closed ones and open ones. I know in my test world I was looking and you can get ones filled with like cabbage and stuff, which is quite nifty. There's a loose gear. We'll take that. A chest here with wooden club, a scroll. They do not stack, by the way, and blasting powder. I'm going to leave the wooden club. I don't really need that. I can make those really easily, and they're not super useful for us at this point. And then we have 4 loose gears. Okay, I'm going to have to put something down. I'm actually going to put down this arrow. I think what I'm going to do is just try to make up a bunch of metal arrows that do like maybe better damage. And those might be a little bit more effective. Okay, so there is... oh, these actually broke off. So we can keep our arrow. Our one lone arrow. Okay, and above this, and we'll break all the walls open and just kind of take a look and see if there's any other ruins that this connects to. Just kind of like a general sweep of the area. Yeah, I'm going to say I don't think that there is. Okay, so let's head out of this place then. And do we want to try to go farther down? Okay, for the record, I think I have found the strength of drifters. They will drop on your head when you're trying to go down a cave and just make your life uncomfortable. That's what they do. And it's a dead end. Okay. Because I took a lot of damage. Alright, well, I'm going to make my way back up. Yeah, see? They're just like... That's what they do, is they just jump down on you. Always. Okay, I'm out of this place. I'm out of this cave. I don't want to be here anymore. Okay, I got to make it past these guys. Just a mad dash up out of here. Oh, and my sword broke too. That's good. Okay, and we've got a scroll. Let's go ahead and pop all these. We got a scroll, another scroll, and a piece of paper. And so if we take a look here, we have now 5 entries. It looks like it adds them in order that you pop them, I think. So the Quartermaster's Journal. Okay, it says, date unknown. Our food stocks are depleted. We've only the dried wolf and rabbit meat left. Largely, we're left to chewing leather now. Our vests, our belts, our boots, we draw our last breaths. The Huntsman Corps managed to trap 2 healthy squirrels and a gray gosling. Not more than 10 hours ago, I'd wager. It was not nearly enough to feed all the workmen. The ones in the mines had to be prioritized, as expected of their labor. Despite the additional meal, their health is declining. We are running out of options. Furthermore, Joseph, Barda, and Jaren were taken this day. They did not go willingly. The others might still have a chance. I have to believe so, for my own sake. Then we have letters. Quartermaster's Ledger, date unknown. Our food stocks are depleted. We've only the dried... oh, we just got that one. Okay, so letters and the Quartermaster's Journal are the same. And then return. It says, I woke up in the dark, everything painful, every breath in agony. Waiting changed nothing. I started crawling. I couldn't keep track of how long. Weeks, months maybe? All the tunnels had changed. Not that I could remember the way up anymore. I'd feel my way forward, finding dead end after dead end. Digging with my hands when I could. Hearing other things down there with me. Eventually I found my way out. Everything changed. Green again. Brown and red and blue again. Life returned. I could finally look at myself. Everything still hurt. I was broken, flesh half gone, joints missing, no leg. I can't remember what happened after the black sick reached my head. So it sounds like Black Sick, he had that disease from Diet of Kings. I'm guessing. See, I feel like there's a story brewing here, which is quite interesting. Okay, and we're gonna pop down in this cave that we started exploring at the very beginning. I forgot to grab more berries. I was clearing out the rest of that little starter cave. All the stuff that was in there. And I've got that all pretty well cleared out. So, I can't remember which way we went before. I want to say that we went down here. So maybe this time we'll head down in this direction. I was trying to look for maybe some more... What is that? 10. Uh-huh. I did make another... it's been a little bit since I cut. I was just editing footage, and I made another axe, and made some ingots, and made some pickaxe, and shovel, and sword. I tend to make those like every single time, but I did make some more... a few more ingots and stuff. And then I've just been moving chests. And everything is moved out of the cave. I also went ahead and pulled up all the berry bushes as well. Okay, I tell you what. I don't have a whole lot of pick durability left. And if we do happen to find a ruin, I don't want it to be ruined. So I'm going to wait to mine that tin. I can always come back. It's not very deep into this cave or anything like that. But down here... Okay, this just circles around. So I don't think there's any ruin in this direction. Okay, there was off in this direction that had the huge hole in the ground. And... yeah, and then this side. I guess we'll go down this side first. Let's see, and that one we've already been down, I believe. Well, I don't think so, because there's no way I could have gotten out. So maybe not. You can, like, jump and dodge their attacks. Brown coal. Which we've found that before. Ooh, what is down here? Nothing. Okay. Oh, wait. Wait a second. Where's this go? Just a dead end. Okay, I guess we're going to go down this hole then. And I don't have any water on me, so I'm actually going to have to use ladders. That's fine. I just try to be a little bit sparing with them because, I mean, sticks, they're not too bad to get. I mean, they do grow on trees after all. But with the amount of ladders that you use in this game, you'll eat through them pretty quick, I feel like. And this hole goes down, like, super far. Oh, man. This hole just keeps going and going. Oh, wow. Where does this thing go? It's like journeying to the center of the earth here. I'm about out of ladder, so I'm going to grab this dirt so I can at least pillar my way back up out of here when the time comes. This is actually kind of scary because if locusts show up, I'm going to be in a rather bad spot because I don't have like a clear way to get out of here. I'm going to be like having to pillar my way up a lot to get out of here. There's black coal. What's down here? This is like the bowels of the earth. Right here. Okay. That's a dead end. I don't want to go off in that direction just yet. So let's head off in this direction then. What do we have down here? Whew. It's like big spooky caves is what we've got. I'm surprised we haven't found a ruin down here. I mean, this is like super cave. I was hoping we'd find one of the big ruins. Like, I know some of the ruins have, like, armor in them and stuff. And that's what I'm keeping my eyes peeled for, is... I mean, I think any ruin probably could have it, I'm assuming, but I've found it in my test world in, like, the big ones. Like, the really big ones. Okay, these are all dead ends here. So, I guess we'll head back to this little central area. I'm going to go ahead and just put down like some dirt there just to denote that there's nothing of interest down that way. This was a dead end. Okay, so the only direction we can go then is this direction. I mean, we can either go up or we can go down. I'm going to go up first. I see a ruin. I see one. Haha. And, oh, by the way, I put all the aged planks down in the blacksmith. We were a little bit short, so hopefully this will be what we need. Hey, empty aged torch holder. Like, look at that. I will take it. I will definitely take it. And, you know, I'm not actually sure if the torches will last forever when they're put in a torch holder or not. I am not for sure about that. What do we got in the chest? A linen sack. That's a 4-slot bag that goes over here. A loose gear. A silver knife. We'll take it. And a scroll. Let's go ahead and pop the scroll so we don't have to store it in the inventory. And it is the morning. And that is a new story. Which actually, judging by the time on the episode, we may wait until next episode to read that story. But, okay, and this ruin doesn't seem to connect to any other ruins. Okay, I'm going to head back, and I guess we'll take the lower path. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, yeah, I don't want that. I do not want that at all. Okay, we're going to get out of here. We still have to check the lower path. That's fine. I don't want to die. And I don't like locusts when I see them coming down the corridors towards me, especially in this situation where I've got to like really work to get out of here. I really don't want to run into locusts. Okay, I am up and out of here. And honestly, I'm getting low on food. I don't really want to eat all my turnips because that's good health food. Until I get the farm set up, you know. I'd rather not. These ladders. I placed them all sorts of janky. Okay, so I need to go... I need to go up this way. That's right. Yes. But we've explored the rest of this cave. We just need to explore that end of it. And then this direction took us back to the blacksmith area. So we'll just go this way. Okay. We are above ground and safe again. And really quickly before we end out the episode, I'm going to show you inside of the berry bush chest. I've got it stored in the... oh, actually, I can grab this. That's going to give us 3 more oil lamps, because I got the 2 out of that cave, or the little cave home. And, yeah, see, I made some more copper, so I'm starting to stack that up a little bit. And, if we pop up here, like food, like, look at this. Stacks of stuff. And stacks of stuff. In the plant section, we have, let's see, 55 black currants. We have 19 white currants. 69 red currants. We have 34 cranberry, 31 blueberry bushes. And I believe there's actually a few more bushes that we haven't found any of. Just to give you an idea. And then catmint. We've got forget-me-not. Cow parsley. Wild daisies. Yeah. That flower is actually... I don't know if it's rare or if I just haven't... That one was actually... right over by our farms. Is where that one's from. But I don't guess I've ever seen any more. But maybe it's just our area. They're not terribly common or something. Because I know that stuff is different depending on where you're at and everything. But anyways, I know it's wrapping up point for this episode. So I am going to end this one out here. I love the fact that we found that old torch holder. Like, that's pretty awesome. And we're starting to get kind of like a little stockpile of gears here. Because that's, what, 2 pieces. Those are supposed to be fixed in the next update. So that they'll stack with these here. But anyways, I am going to end out this episode here. Next episode will, of course, be a building episode. We're going to get some farms. Some proper farms set up and going. I need crop farms. I need berry farms. I need proper ones. So we'll get started on those. Next episode, at least get them in place. You know, we may decorate them over time, but at least get them in place. I know especially, well, probably both the farms are going to keep expanding as time goes on, as we get more seeds, as we get more berry bushes and stuff like that. But we do need to get those in place. So between this episode and next, I'm going to get the roads laid out. make sure at least have the roads laid out that connect to those places where they're going to be, and figure out exactly where they're going to be and everything. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I had a bit of fun exploring. I actually love the exploration on here quite a bit. So, anyways, I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time.